Welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to be making a stack analysis of Riot platforms. So if you like this video, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And of course, remember this isn't financial advice. This is purely for entertainment and educational purposes. Now, what does Riot platforms make? Well, they mine Bitcoin, and that is basically it. They also have some other projects, but their main focus is mining Bitcoin. And you might think, well, how can a company just mine Bitcoin? Well, they have huge centers where they just have GPUs sitting and mining Bitcoins. And currently, it is costing them 43,000 USD to mine per Bitcoin, but each Bitcoin is worth over $100,000 at the moment, so it is quite great business. Now, if you take a look at the graph, as you can see, the graph currently it is volatile as hell. And of course, you shouldn't expect anything else from a company that only mines Bitcoin. It alters something else, but really nothing worth mentioning. Now, if you can see all the way back in July of 23, it was trading all the way up in 20 bucks, and currently we're sitting at 8.9, so it is quite cheap at the moment. You can see earlier this year or late last year, we're all the way up in 15, so that's almost half from that point. So it is quite cheap at the moment. Now, currently we are seeing quite nice returns. As you can see, we do have this upwards momentum going, and it's just increasing and increasing. As you can see, we're trading all the way down in 6.37. And now it's increasing upwards, and we did have this golden cross. When was this? Almost a month ago on the 30th of April, and it is just trading upwards. And as well, we are seeing quite great signals here in the RSI. We're a bit down from the previous tops right here in the RSI, trading a bit down, but it looks like it's turning a bit upwards again. Now, if you don't know what the RSI is, that is the relative strength index. So when a stock is trading up here between 70 and 50, this means that it has upwards momentum. And if it's trading between 50 and 30, it means it has downwards momentum. And currently we are trading in the upwards momentum. Now it is taking a bit of a nudge down, which means some of the speed of the stock has been taken out, but hopefully it is going to return. As you can see, we're up by 1.13% today, and in the post market we're also up by 0.22%. So hopefully it is going to increase. As you can see, the earnings, they are a bit all over the place. They missed them by 234, 200, beat them by 300, and again, disappointed by 162%. So it's all over the place, and I don't like when companies does this. This simply just shows they don't really have any clue of how much money they're going to make or how much money they're going to spend, and it is, in my opinion, quite unprofessional. Now, as you can see in their earnings, well, that's not really not much to speak of. As you can see here, we have huge investments sometimes, and why is that? Well, of course, they need to make huge investments in their bitcoins. To mine the bitcoins, they need to buy GPU, buy land, buy products and stuff like that. But they're slowly increasing the revenue because they also have something to do with a bit of AI and other things. And then last year they actually made money, which is quite great to see. And I also think that is why the stock price is going to do great in the future, because, or the stock itself is going to do great in the future, because if they can keep making money as well as mining bitcoins behind the scenes, well, they're just going to be very robust and have a ton of cash. They have 1.6 billion USD in Bitcoin right now. So if Bitcoin itself increases, well, they are just going to be sitting on a treasure chest of money. As you can see here, it's actually quite an old company. As you can see, it has been trading on the stock ever since 2003. As you can see, it's a bit all over the place, but as you're probably going to see, we have 2020 and 2017 and 2023 with insane years. So let me just make this a bit smaller. So we're going to take it all the way back to 2017. As you can see here, we have some years with insane losses. As you can see, 90%, 80%, 30%, 30%, and then we have some years with 300% up, 600% up, 1,292% up. It's all over the place. So of course, be very careful with a stock like this, because you really don't know what it's gonna do next, and I really could not even estimate what it's gonna do. Well, of course I can estimate, but I don't know it any. I think it's gonna be quite a lot higher by the end of this year, just because I think that's just the way that the world is turning right now with AI and crypto. So it wouldn't surprise me if this ended the year at 17, 16, 100% of where we are currently. But that being said, I am not going to invest in this company yet. I really don't trust it, and I'm really not really that much into crypto, so I will just keep my hands away from Riot platforms. Now, as you can see here in the technicals, for the day it's a buy, and for the month as well is, however, a sell. And you might think, well, why is that even though we have this nice increase? Well, it's because even though we had this nice increase, it is a bit too volatile. Still, we see these a bit, they are falling a bit and they are falling a bit, as well as we have some gaps, as you can see here. When we have gaps, as you can see, that is the small ones here, when the candles don't touch each other. And when they don't do that, well, then the technicals can't take them into consideration and they're missing them. So that is also has something to do with we are missing quite a few gaps upwards, but we're not really missing anyone downwards. So that is, of course, also why it's a sell in the month, because we're just missing the upward momentum because it is so large when it happens. Now the analyst reading on this are insane. As you can see, 17 analysts on it. We have 15 strong buy, 1 buy, and 1 hold, so it is crazy. So it should warn you a bit, because this means that there might be some hype to the stock, but of course I can only speculate on that, so be a bit careful with it. And as I showed the graph, well, it is an insanely volatile company. Now, annually, as you can see, the first year they expect to make money is 2028, where they expect to make a shit ton of money, and I don't really understand why that is, but who am I to say? So it's quite an interesting company. Now, if you did like this video, as I said, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and if you want me to make analyses on any other companies, please leave them in the comment section below.